Hello viewers, you are welcome to my channel. Alright, so in this video I want to teach you on how to find the determinant and the inverse of a matrix. So these questions always come in an exam. You find them in an exam for your grade 12 exams. Those that are almost writing their exams, even if you are GCE or you are just internal, remember this is for you. Alright, so let's solve these questions. So the first question is actually telling us to find the determinant of A and B. So how do you find the determinant of A and B? So for the determinant, you need to know the formula. Okay? So the determinant, you need to know the formula. For the determinant of A, so let's copy A. So our A, we have A, so we're solving question 1, okay? We're solving question 1. So our A, matrix A is 2, 1, 3, 4. Like that. So we are finding the determinant. So the determinant formula, okay? Determinant formula is equal to major diagonal, okay, minus minor. To represent minor, I'll just put small letter m, minor diagonal, okay? So major diagonal minus minor diagonal. So now what are these major diagonal and minor diagonal? So major diagonal, it is the diagonal that you are actually seeing here, in here. Okay, so let me get the other marker. So the major diagonal, it is actually this diagonal that you are seeing here, the one that I'm going to demarcate with a red marker. So this is the major diagonal, okay? That is the major diagonal. Then the minor diagonal, I'm going to demarcate it with a black marker. So this is the minor diagonal, okay? So those are the diagonals that we have. So what do you do to them? So what you do is you multiply them, okay? So you multiply them. That is when you find the major diagonal and the minor diagonal. So if you want to find the determinant, okay, so what I mean is the determinant of A is equal to major diagonal minus minor diagonal. So in short, we're talking about the products of the major diagonal subtract the product of the minor diagonal. So the product is actually multiplication of the two numbers, okay? Multiplication. So what we do is we are going to multiply 2 by 4 for us to find what? The major diagonal. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply 2 by what? By 4, like that. Then minus the minor diagonal, we multiply this by that, or we multiply this by that, just one and the same. So that is 3 times 1, like that, okay? So that is how you find the determinant. So from here now you just do 2 times 4, that is 8. Then the minus there, 3 times 1, that is what? That is 3. So now what is 8 minus 3? That is 5. Okay, so meaning that the determinant of A is what? Is 5. As simple as that. So that is how you find the determinant. Okay, that is how you find the determinant. So the determinant of A is 5. So let's go to B. Let's go to B. Okay, so you can even pause the video, you find the determinant and compare with what I'm going to find. Okay, so here we have B. So the determinant, okay, so the determinant is equal to the major diagonal, it is this, which is 1 times 1, okay, the major diagonal, minus the minor diagonal, which is this, that is 3 times 7, okay? So the determinant is equal to 1 times 1, you are going to have 1, then minus 3 times 7, that is 21. Okay, then the determinant of this will be what? 1 minus 21, that is going to be negative 20. Okay, so that is going to be negative 20, like that. Okay, sometimes most of the people have difficulties in subtracting a smaller number from a bigger number, or a bigger number from a smaller number. Yeah, so let me just show you some simple trick here on how to find this. So you have this, okay, you have 1 minus 21, but you know, in the past we were saying, or should I say in primary, we were saying that it can't, right? When you say 1 minus 21, we were saying it can't, but this time there is a negative number. Okay, so how do you do it? So here now you get, so there is this 1 and this 21. So which one is the bigger number between 21 and 1? So the bigger number is what? Is 21. So what you do is, you get the 21 as the bigger number, you put it on the left side. So which is on the left side, which is 21, like that. Then the smaller number, you put it on your right hand side, like that. Okay, so then here there is a positive and a negative. There is positive 1, okay, and the negative what? Negative 20. Okay, so what do you do here? You multiply positive times negative. What is positive times negative? So positive times negative, it will give you what? It will give you negative. You put it here. Then you say 21 minus 1, you are going to have what? You are going to have 20, like that. Then, now, you come to the original expression here. So, you get the sign of a bigger number, which is, the bigger number here, it is what? 21. So, the sign of a bigger number is negative. That is what I did. So that is a simple trick about this. So now, since we found question 1, so question 2 is telling us to find the inverse of A as well as the inverse of what? Of B. Okay, so the inverse of A and the inverse of B. So let me just try to create some space here. Okay, some space. So here we know that the determinant of A is what? Is 5. Okay. The determinant of B is negative 20. Determinant of B is what? Negative 20, like that. Okay. So now, how do you find the inverse? So for the inverse of a matrix, you find first the adjacent of a matrix. So you need to find the adjacent of a matrix. So the inverse of a matrix, the formula is the inverse. So they will tell you find the inverse, or they will say A to the power 1 to the power negative 1. Just know that that is the inverse they're asking you about. So is equal to 1, okay, over determinant. So I'm giving you the formula. So it is 1 over the determinant multiplied by what? The adjacent of a matrix. Okay, of what? Of the matrix. So this is the formula. Is equals to 1 over determinant multiplied by the adjacent of a matrix. So how do you find the adjacent of the matrix? How do you find the adjacent of the matrix? So here we have, let me just try to wrap this. So let me just put the values nicely here. So we have 2, 1, 3, and 4. So now the adjacent, so we're trying to find the adjacent of A. So the adjacent of A is equal to, okay, the adjacent of A, what you do, these numbers, this is matrix A, so it's adjacent, just these numbers, they swap, okay? So 4 will come here, then 2 will come there. Okay, 4 will come here, then 2 will come here. So what I mean is 4 will come here, then 2 will come here. Okay, so then these numbers, what they do is, if they were negatives, okay, if they were negatives, they will become what? Positives. If they are positives, they will become negative. So it will be what? Negative 3 and negative 1. So that is what I mean. So if it were negative 1, if this was negative 1, then it will be positive 1. Okay, it will be positive 1. So but it is what? It is positive. Then this is its adjacent. So now the inverse, okay, so the inverse of the matrix, which is A inverse, is equal to 1 over what? What is the determinant that we had found? The determinant is what? Is 5. So you just get the determinant as 5 multiplied by the adjacent, which is this, okay, that is 4 and negative 1, negative 3, then 2, like that. Then you're done. Don't even bother to multiply, you know. But if you want to get multiplied by, don't even bother. Just end there. They will give you full marks. Okay. So that is how you find the inverse of a matrix. Okay. So let's find the inverse of what? The inverse of a B. The inverse of what? Inverse of what? Of B is equal to, so let's start with the, we know we have found the determinant. Okay, we have found the determinant already, so we need to find the adjacent. So what is the adjacent? Adjacent of B is equal to what? The adjacent of B here, so this is our B. Okay, so the adjacent of B, 1 will come here. So just these are just 1, so it's just one and the same, you know, 1 like that. Then this we'll just get the negative 7, negative 3 like that, you know. So then here the inverse of B is equal to 1 over the determinant. What is the determinant? It is negative 20, so you just put negative 20 multiplied by, you just copy this, 1, negative 7, negative 3, 1, like that. Then you are done. That's how you find the inverse of a matrix. Thank you for watching. I've been your tutor, Patrick Divine. So if you want online tuitions, you can actually call me on 0975334778. That is my WhatsApp line. You can WhatsApp me on that line. Thank you for watching.